Hello and welcome, it's the Stormtide Whale, and here's some exciting Fallout 76 news. Well, I hope you don't mind the little icon, but over here you can actually see the entire roadmap. So let's zoom in at one bit of the roadmap at a time. So we got here the introduction of seasons. So from the makers of Unstoppable Shining, Blast Radius, Catch, Cosmic, blah blah blah. So we'll finally get our legendary perks. So I don't really know what are these legendary perks. Like let's try and zoom in on that one. Like that image right there. Heavy duty. So it seems to be involving security sentry bot. But yeah, we'll be getting really powerful high level perks. One of them is going to be heavy duty, something about Deathclaw on the other one. So yeah, forgive me for how I zoom this in and out. But so we'll have these new high level perks and public team, so we'll be able to team up with anyone on the server. Like I'm assuming there'll be queue timing and a colossal problem. So this is going to address one of the big issues right now. I've fought the Wendigo Colossus quite a few times, and it's a fun thing to fight. It's new, it's exciting, it's quite challenging, but you don't really get a lot out of it. Like unless you are actually farming the flux that happens to be there, you happen to run into a lot of ghouls. It's just not worth it, really. The effort it takes to fire a nuke, the waiting for it to spawn. So this will address that by hopefully giving us a constant Wendigo Colossus spawn. So what else do we have? We're gonna have community challenges. So I do hope they bring back challenges that were like with when they made Wild Appalachia, when we had those special challenges during like in the PvP server, things like that. So according to this thing, it's going to be their own take on a season pass. There's an some sort of other image. So let me just pull up that image real quick. Looks like a game board. So the theme is it's like a game board. Let me pull up that image real quick. So there. This is the season pass. So think of it. I'm gonna be moving it around. So each day, I assume, I'm thinking it's no, it's not each day. You can see over there on the top right, there's some sort of score rank. So certain activities will move you up the rank, and there are certain rewards along the way as you go along. So you will take part in a inaugural summer season for free. So that's a bit of a problem according to Bethesda's thing. It's going to be free as soon as it begins on update 20. All players will have access to a single unified progression path, which means everyone will get the same rewards for the entire season. Update 20, you'll find a new option in the main menu that will take you to a new Fallout themed progress screen. That's the one I'm showing you right now. So it would be board game themed and score points according to this thing, which will help you advance and rank up. Each time you reach a new rank, you unlock new things. So it's a lot like, your in-game challenges when you're playing like League of Legends has the things, I forgot what they're called. Just about every mobile game has these things where you have to like finish a few tasks and challenges, and then it picks up and then you get something. So seasons would be the main overhaul for the challenge system. It's not going to be, well, it's going to be a big thing, but I don't think it's going to be that amazing. We'll see based on the rewards. So daily and weekly challenges, yeah, that's actually one of the main things. Like Brass Maharlika and I were talking about it the other day. Like how if you finish all of today's challenges or all of this week's challenges, that's it. You don't get an extra 10 atoms or you don't get an item. You just finish it. So the score system will hopefully address that. And for example, according to this, one of their examples is instead of having to take a picture of another player during a rad storm, you may want to get a level up or complete a public event or yada yada yada. And these things will affect your score and bring you to the next reward. If you join a season late, so for those of us who don't log in every day and you want to catch up, you just have an option to spend atoms to unlock it. So, like the things in the mobile games, if you miss a day, you spend some in-game currency, whatever it is, maybe crystals, gems, or in this case, atoms, and you basically undo missing that day, and you just get the progression right there. You can't unlock the ranks that way, so it's only for the ones you miss, and it's only for the little ticks of progression, not the entire rank. So keep in mind that spending atoms is optional. So yeah, no, we're not being forced into buying things for Todd Howard. Aside from the daily and weekly challenges, gaining XP will work. Public events, again, they're tying into the whole thing with the public events, making sure that we're very much engaged with everything. So making sure that we are very much engaged with their entire plot of trying to make Fallout great again. So they're looking for other ways to grant score. And yeah, so in one of their other pictures, you see those little circles, these things. Like over there on the bottom right, bottom left, it says their claim. So once you have accomplished it, you may claim it. And whatever that reward is, you get it. So we're looking for things like repair kits, in-game currency. So according to them, in-game currency like caps. So I'm not sure if that also means gold bullion. I do hope it also means gold bullion because that is something that we have a bit of a problem right now. Gold bullion is quite slow, and you make sure you select the character you want. So multiple characters can work on this, but only one character can pick up all of the rewards. So put it on your main. During very early ranks, it's going to be easy, obviously, and then we're going to go into the more difficult things. And according to this thing, legendary script is on the line here, maybe a stash skin, and power armor paints. Oh yeah, they confirmed it on one of the paragraphs on their site, gold bullion and other cosmetics for your camps. So that's good. It will address the very long grind. And here are few examples of the things that are available. So one of the things that immediately caught my eye is actually this image because it's part of a DLC. It's part of a DLC. No, not a DLC, an Atom Shop thing all the way in Fallout 4. So this thing. I actually wanted to buy this. Captain Cosmos, I believe, was the name of the thing. And yeah, Captain Cosmos board game, Captain Cosmos power armor. So new paint for your power armor. And there was also this other paint job. So hopefully this does address the glaring issue of getting the gold bullion because this is a pretty nice paint job. I like the little indent here on the chest of the T65 and you got here over saying paint on the shoulder, so I like it. So other than that, there's also been shown to be some sort of Gatling gun skin, and there is actually this particular picture, and I hope I'm going to just ask you to go to the website because I can't download the GIF or GIF. Go rant in the comments about that. Oops. Where it's a fireplace door, so hidden doors for your camps, all sorts of things. So they're also looking ahead. So other than the challenge system, they're looking for other things to do per season. So How long will it take to rank up? According to them, each rank should just take 2 hours of playtime. So if you play Fallout regularly, I guess you'll be able to do it quite easily. Aside from challenges, nuclear winter also affects the score. So if you're more into nuclear winter gaming and you don't really do much in your adventure mode, that is an option. But the daily and weekly challenges won't grant you atoms anymore. So the new system takes over. They are scrapping the usual daily and weekly. We'll still have those challenges, but it's to affect our score. And are season rewards exclusive to the season progression, or will you get them in other ways? According to Bethesda, there are limited ways during a season for a player to earn these items, and it's through progression. They're exploring other ways, but that's probably going to be unlikely, or cha-ching cha-ching, it's going to be in the Atom Shop way later. Can you unlock all of the ranks using atoms? Yes, after a new season has been available for 2 weeks, you can buy it. So if you have a lot of cash to spend, go ahead. I'm not going to judge. Todd Howard would like it. And what items in the Atom Shop that were available before will it be available as season rewards? Well, according to them, they don't really have plans to make Atom Shop items available as season rewards other than the scrap kits or repair kits. Hopefully the repair kits too, because I don't really care about the scrap kits. The repair kits are kind of nice. I got used to it after farming the queen a lot of times. So let's go back to the other image. This one, oh, oops. This one right here. So one wasteland for all. So this one would be hitting around fall. So around fall, experience all that Appalachian wasteland has to offer. Combat rebalance. So hopefully this brings in, like, I like the balance of the weapons in Nuclear Winter a little bit. They feel a lot more engaging. Like if you played Nuclear Winter, it's actually okay to PvP people there. The weapons feel fair. Oh yeah, I also glossed over the fact that we'll have Fashnat, we'll have Meat Week. Ras Maharlika will love Meat Week. He loves it. He loves Gram. Anyway, so Daily Ops and Steel Dawn. So Steel Dawn is a whole new quest line, and with that name, we all know it's going to be involving the Brotherhood of Steel. And I have a Brotherhood of Steel roleplay for my character, so it's something I'm excited for. Bombs drop event, so probably because of the return of the Brotherhood. So what will we be having? Maybe vertibirds bombing us? So maybe the Brotherhood is not so nice. If you do remember your Fallout 1, 2, and even in 4, the Brotherhood's a bit of a dick. So that can be expected, so it's gonna be interesting to play in this new wasteland. And around winter time, the very end of the year, we're going to have the fractured steel thing. So what does that mean? Perk loadouts. Thank God. So it's going to be the last thing. Like we are gonna get our legendary perks and public queuing and a whole new quest line before we get perk loadouts. I really thought Bethesda would focus on the perk loadouts first, because that's something we kind of need. And for those who mod, you already know that there is an available mod for it. That's pretty easy too. So there's also camp shelters. Build instanced interiors. Okay, I hope that by instanced interiors it means that we're going to have new objects, and these new objects are available to all of us instead of what I'm afraid of, which is the current Atom Shop things like the bungalow, the log cabin. When you open that, that turns into the instance interiors. I hope that's not true. Hopefully, it's just we get new items that will allow for instance interiors. Daily ops would be an interesting thing. So daily missions for the Brotherhood, I'm assuming. There will be added new ones by the time of Fractured Steel and Expedition, so repeatable missions. So we just get a lot more Radiant quests. I believe that's what they're called. So that's going to be a very quick and rambly wrap up of what's going to happen in Fallout 76. I hope that, you know, Bethesda keeps this train going. I hope that I really thought the perk loadouts would happen ahead of legendary perks, but sadly, that's a nope. I hope they reconsider, but this looks like a pretty permanent roadmap already. Anyway, this has been the Stormtide Whale, and I'm out. See ya.